Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more of Avernum Escape from the Pit. We're about to proceed here with the Ogre Cave, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And we can move on. I'm still impressed that a wizard decided to freeze that one battle they were in time, even though they were clearly all going to be dead anyway. But then again, I guess if not for our group, then somebody else would have just stumbled upon it anyway. Oh, and I also need to put cloaks on. That reminds me. An award. I feel like if it's an ogre mage, we should put on a ward of elements here. That's for our cloak. And we don't really have any missile users. If we had an archer, that would be good, but we don't. We just have two primary mage fighters. So yeah, we'll just stick with the Cloak of Curses. If we had Cloak of Blades, that would be very handy, but yeah, we'll just stick with Cloak of Curses. The ogres are raising giant lizards, no doubt for food, or at least for food to eat when no tasty humans are available. Okay, more iron javelins. Nice, we'll put that on both of them. Leather greaves. Oh dang, he's almost on the verge of being encumbered here. You definitely don't want any of your characters to ever be encumbered. Have more items on that they can actually wield strength, because even though my priest is never going to train in strength because he's still a priest, the more you're encumbered, the more you lose action points and things, and you want to have all your action points on hand. So you definitely do not want to be encumbered at any point. So you can always have items in your pack here, and it won't weigh you down. It's only the stuff that you equip on your characters that contribute to them being encumbered, but our fighters are definitely strong enough to carry a lot of weight, so it's not an issue right now. For my priest, I do have to be a little bit more careful though, because even though he can wear armor, we're never going to need to train him in strength, and also we want him to have all the action points he can get. We have a giant here. Let me go ahead and show you all Divine Fire, because it's pretty cool free spell. These stock sound effects still get me. Girdle of Endurance. That's not really... That's good. So we'll go ahead and put that. We'll give that to him. Do another divine fire and then we'll hit them. Oh crap, I did not even see Xander that low on health. Dagnabbit. Fortunately, I can have him live another day. This is the kitchen. A cauldron of great stew simmers merrily over the fire. I'm not sure if I want to eat any ogre food. Especially if they've eaten humans, so we better not even try. Okay. Get some more lightning right there. This cave is a rough privy. A pit by the wall leads down to unimaginable stinky horrors. Alright, say no more there. Alright, got a couple frozen worms right here. This room is an ogre larder, dispirited in a film set on filthy beds, waiting for the end. It's very depressing. After a time, the few that can still move stagger out of the cave and escape. Even though these creatures generally hate humans, these weak prisoners are able to do little more than hiss at you as they stagger by. know that the frozen worm that's popped up is immune to ice, but I still want to damage both of those ogres right there. We'll let them get closer and then we'll... Okay, whatever. That second one didn't get closer, but it is what it is. Okay, we're not gonna be able to bait him. Let's just go. You meet a human prisoner in Ragged Rose. He seems thrilled to see you. At last! At last! I have been rescued. I am Bantam. Bantam. Oh, thank you for saving me from the stew pots of the ogre. See, that's why I'm glad we didn't eat no stew. Why are you locked up in here? I was an apprentice at the Tower of Magi. Now, I am a prisoner of the ogres. Do you still have any of your magical abilities? Yes, I still have some modest powers. I plan to use them in my escape, once I have hope of getting out. How are you going to escape? I think there is a secret passage in this cave. The wall there sounds hollow when I tap it. Who knows why the ogres don't know about it? It leads to water. I plan to slip away and swim for it before they devoured me. What do you... Bantam is still waiting patiently in the cell, desperately eager to escape. What do you know about these ogres? They are brutish thugs. They want to have all this. He waves toward the rest of the fort if that ogre mage wasn't providing the brains. An ogre mage? Is it dangerous? Yes, very, and it lives near here. I don't want to try to escape until it's dead. Otherwise, it could easily track me with this magic. If you kill it, please let me know so that I may flee for my life. Okay, will do then. Halbert, which we already have the molten halbert. Improved spell, a minor summon. As you read the words, you find yourself mumbling a few of them aloud. Strange, you didn't mean to do that. Suddenly you notice a bug on your arm, then another, and then a few more, and then all of you start to see bugs crawling all over you. They don't bite or anything, they just crawl. In your minds, you know that they're not real, but that doesn't help you keep control. You feel completely terrified. You slam the book shut before it can drive you mad. Okay, so we did get a boost to a minor summon, which now our summoned creature will get a war chant. Blessing. The ogre in this chamber is taller than the others, and her skin has a strange, bluish tinge. She holds a long, twisted staff of cave wood in her hand. When she sees you at her door, she isn't frightened or surprised. So, the humans come at last to battle Ogre Mage Takara. I thought it would not take so long. Your kind is weak and cowardly. She raises her staff. Come, little thing, let our battle begin. Okay. I know at least the Ogre Mage is resistant to lightning, so we're not going to worry about Smite. Let's just go ahead and bless. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll do this. Okay, this one lightning effect is a bit painful, but hopefully we can survive it. Alright, curing does get rid of it, though. Alright, even though the mind control effect didn't work, it still gave a little bit of acid. The Ogre Mage raises her staff above her head and lets out a long howl. Her power amplifies the sound, causing it to echo throughout the lair. In response, you hear roars. Moments later, long thorns grow out of her blue skin. If she wasn't so dangerous, the look would be almost comical. Ogre Mage Takara is starting to become winded. Green blood flows freely from her many wounds. She lets out a roar of anger. I did not wish to do this. You have cost me so much. She raises the staff above her head and then brings it down upon her knee. As it breaks, it drains energy from you. It flows into her. Her moves become faster and more confident, and you feel slow and weak. The acid ended up killing her. We do have these summon creatures to deal with first before we can loot up. Another return life scroll. Clarity talisman. Ooh. I think that's going to benefit Beatrix more, so let's do that. We'll get rid of this tribal symbol. It is safe for you to escape. He leaves out a secret passage to the west. Before he leaves, he says, "Thank you again for your help. I will spread word of your brave deeds here." And we got a boost to reputation, so now we're popular. Okay. Even though initially they might have been a threat, the lava worms are now going to be no problem. That's how strong we are at this point. Lava Fire Spear. I still think the Molten Halberd is better, though. Okay, so we were able to loot up there. Oh, was there one more thing? I thought it looks like it. No, nothing else. I thought there was something that's right there. It looked like a scroll to me at first, but I guess not. You gotta love this one random worm at the end to try to stop us from escaping. Even though we got pretty much wiped out everyone here, including the Ogre Mage. Let's sell our stuff. Go back to Avernum. I killed the Ogre Mage, just like you asked me. Well done. The apprentices in the future who don't get devoured will have much to thank you for. Good for you. Good luck to you in your future travels. Oh, wait, I did promise to teach you a magical spell. I suppose that I better follow through. He mutters a brief spell. The book in the corner will now be of interest to you. Improve your knowledge of the spell protection here. Alright, 20% bonus to that. Okay, awesome, awesome. We got even more reputation. Alright, let's check our quest. Varga's Library. Alright, the rest of the stuff we can't get to right now. So we still have to do a lot of more exploring. What's down here, though? Looks like some fire lizards here. I'm not going to worry about that shattered fortress right now because it will also come into play later. Right now, we are still just exploring all the towns we can. At the end of this passage, you find a gigantic nest of pile stones created by the fire lizards over many years. The nest is made up mainly of all sorts of trash, most of which corroded in the sulfurous air. One thing catches your attention, though: a large helmet on the ground near its base. It still has a skull inside, but you can dump that out easily enough. Oh, nice. So we have a steel helmet now. We are definitely taking that then. More combat, but then again, it is no more of a threat, really. It also depends on what kind of party build you're going for. If you're experimenting a little bit more, then it's going to be, then some of the encounters are going to be somewhat harder, but I am doing the standard 2 fighter, 2 spellcasters type of build. But there is a whole variety of builds you can do, stuff like that, so I don't think you have to be restricted to one build. In this corner of the cave, you find some interesting mushrooms. Your knowledge of cave lore tells you that they have an invigorating effect on the eater. They're a wide variety, which is very useful for making potions. Got some more energetic herbs. Found a gold ring. You find a loose collection of farms. Industrious pale folk raise fat, pink mushrooms, tend to pale cows and homicidal giant lizards. They are pleasant, dull folk, long separated from the violence and strife that is a constant state of affairs in the north. The news of the constant warfare with the Nephilim and the Slazerikai doesn't seem to worry them. As you are about to leave, one wiry woman pulls you aside. "You're adventurers, I should know. I used to be one," she mutters, smiling. "When you get to Almeria, ask Dexter if you can see his tools. You won't regret it." Oh, okay. There is a small cluster of stone huts on the riverbank. A large clan of fishermen live here, yanking pale, slimy cave fish from the river by the hundreds. When they see you, they invite you in for fried fish steaks and mushroom ale. They're friendly folk, though they're all very worried about slipped raiders. Someone has set their flock of cave cows loose to graze. They have all been branded, and the dark marks of the brand stand out well against the pale, almost translucent flesh. The shadows, moisture, and mushroom diet don't agree with these poor bovine creatures. They look at you, move sadly, and wander away. Okay, more regular folk here. You serious? Trying to take me on when I'm very strong. I'm pretty strong at this point. Whatever. You take what you get with XP. Well, I didn't mean to actually throw a javelin, but whatever. The Great Cave is heavily patrolled by Avernum guards, who watch not only for Slazerikai but for bandits as well. Since you are neither, they don't bother you. Lightning scroll. Alright, and here we are in the town of Almeria. So in the next part, we will explore Almeria. So I will see you all soon until then.